his beaver cap and his chicker tail. Let's see what he has to say. What's he got for us this time? They're probably Blu-rays.
Aficionados Chris.
It's a guilty pleasure.
Aficionados Chris.
It's a comfort measure.
Aficionados
Shines the lights, shows the camera, smile for the world in panorama. He likes to impersonate walk-on.
Aficionados Chris here, and welcome to another installment of Godzilla Week. Today I'm going to be taking a look at a graphic novel prequel to the upcoming Godzilla movie, which comes out tomorrow actually, and I am super excited to check it out. And that of course is Godzilla Awakening. And like I said, this is a prequel to the movie at hand. It's actually written by not just the screenwriter of the new film, Max Borstein, but also his brother, Greg Borstein. Now, I knew very little about this graphic novel besides the fact that it's meant to be a prequel to the new movie, and that alone got me sold that I really wanted to check it out. And there's been a lot of really good Godzilla comics in the recent year. IDW's been doing a great job with the Godzilla franchise in comic book form. And when I was a kid, I actually remember when Dark Horse Comics used to do some Godzilla comics. I used to read a few of them, and they were really fun. So it actually, the artwork reminds me a lot of the IDW comics, but the tone overall reminds me a lot of the Dark Horse comics. Now, I actually purchased a physical copy of this book. You can get it in ebook form if that's your thing, but I prefer to own my books, just like everything else. You know, I don't buy digital copies of anything. I mean, look at this. If I bought digital copies when I have these shelves, it's the same with books. For me, I like to have a physical copy, and it comes in a hardcover book, and a really big book at that. And as you may notice, it's a very thin length. It's a very tall book, but it's very short in length. You can actually finish this book in, I'd say, about an hour or so, depending on your reading speed. I do not want to spoil anything in this book, so this is more of a emphasis that if you're going to see the new movie, or you're looking forward to the new movie that comes out tomorrow, or since you're watching Godzilla Week, you want to check out more things to get hyped for the movie, this is definitely something you should check out at your local library if they have graphic novels, or in my case, go to Barnes & Noble and pick it up. It's actually not that expensive. I believe I only spent about 20 bucks on this thing, if I recall correctly, and I think it's really worth it because it's a great graphic novel with beautiful artwork, a really great story. The only thing I will tell you is that there are a bunch of nods to the original Godzilla, as well as some of the people involved with the original Godzilla. That's all I'm going to say. There's a lot of allusions to the original franchise in this book that a lot of G fans like myself will get very giddy like a schoolgirl when they read them. Overall, it's just a really, really good graphic novel. It's a must-read, and overall, the cover has beautiful artwork, just like the pages in the book. And right here we have this great shot of Godzilla wreaking havoc. Now, on the other side, we actually have a very glossy, if you can see that with the reflection of my lights, a very glossy version of Godzilla kind of curled up. It actually kind of reminds me of the scene of Godzilla versus the Smog Monster where he curls up and uses his fire to fly. Like I said, I do not want to spoil a single thing because I want you guys to go out and check out this book because it is really worth your time and your money. And I look forward to seeing the movie where the events in this book took place prior. So that's all I have to say about the Godzilla Awakening graphic novel. I'm very sorry that this turned out to be a very short video, but you should all go and check out this book. It's really worth your time for all Godzilla fans. It's a must-own, it's a must-read, highly recommend it. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and please have a wonderful day. Goodbye.
Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, definitely hit that subscribe button. Also, if you want to keep up to date with all my video projects, you can like my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/aficionadoschris. You can follow me on Twitter, which is @aficionadochris, and support me on Patreon. Thank you for watching, and be sure to also check out my 2 previous videos.